Us up essential businesses.
Is shrubs essential?
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
We're trying to get some money.
Need a professional website? I created
What
one
is
for
it?
our.
You down with OPP? Rounduppers, greetings. Greetings. You're joining me today. You are seeing my new board we got here. If you're joining me today, you're watching me right now. This is strictly for my rounduppers. I don't necessarily have a specific topic today, but I'm going to go over and give you a general today's video. The purpose for today is I'm sitting in here in my living room. I'm thinking about how blessed and thankful and honored I am just that you let me pour. You let me pour into you. And if you don't know, I'm Chris Haskins with the realestateroundup.com. My mission and ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. I was sitting on my couch. I'm like, man, I'm so blessed. Not skipping a beat as I'm going to the mailbox today, literally picking up a check. I'm like, I didn't do anything for this. I want to show you how we do this stuff, Roundup. I don't just do real estate. Everything okay? I'm gonna read you this letter I got. My interest rate dropped from 4.25 to 3.2. You can see that on a loan that I have. 4.2 new interest rate, 3.2. It's crazy. This is crazy out here, man. As this economy favors entrepreneurs, you need that Ninja Audio. Sure, if you email me, I'll probably get a million emails. Not able to answer them all, but I'm going to do my best. I'm hiring people now to help me. Hiring people. Roundup. Today, oh yeah, you are the first to see my new board. One of the things I learned, it's crazy how you pay for education, right? When I was at Valuetainment, I found out it's best to have a dark black board dark board than a light black. So I had this one up, right? I had this bright one up. You see how, watch me when I hold it up, watch how dark I get. See how dark I get? But then when you take it down, instantly the camera brightens up. Why is that? Because you got black in the back. So those are the things that I would like to teach you. I'm opening up my YouTube internet marketing training. I'm going to give you an email address if you want to learn how to do this stuff at the end of this. And you can get all my training. I'm not selling it, but all my stuff's on sale right now at the chrishaskins.com website. You can get all my training for half price. I'm going to have it on sale for the rest of the month because I want you to succeed. My heart, I relate to the masses, people that are working hourly jobs, not getting enough hours. My servers out there. I used to be a bus boy at I don't know if you remember Old Country Buffet. That was a rough time in my life. Good God, that was a rough time. But today I'm just going to share with you. I don't want you to work your whole life. Here's where I was in 2003. 2003. I was right here. 23. Let me show you what I have noticed let me share my screen with you. As I'm seeing here, the U.S. household median income. Let me show you what it is right now. This is what scares me. People, my daughter's like, Dad, you're not scared of nothing. I'm like, baby girl, I don't have time to be scared. But what I am scared of is this. For information on confidentiality, this is from the U.S. Census Bureau. This just came out. So if you look at the bottom down here, 2005, we were right at the median. This is median household income in the past 12 months in the United States. They're showing it at 2018. So 2005, we were right. Can I zoom in? Okay. No. We were right at 59 and a half. And no doubt for black people, I know this is less than this. I don't have the graph to show it. But look at this. 15 years later, we're only up $1,000. 15 years later, the median household income is only up $1,000, right? I hope you guys are getting this it just scares me. But what I do know is the median house price, the price of housing is up way more than our income. Let me see if I can find that. U.S. median house price. Home prices. Oh man, it's hot in my area too. Forecast. All homes. I can't find that. But round up, our incomes are not going up. However, prices of housing is going up. So round up today, I just want to share with you my little business model. And this is going to work for some people and some people it won't work for. But what I don't want to happen is that you work this dash here. Steve Harvey talks about the dash. You're born a date, you die a day. But that dash in the middle is what I want to focus on. Let me show you where I was at. 2003. I had made a bunch of money in the music business. Before I met my wife, she always says, I wish I'd have met you then. I used to just blow cash, blowing money. I learned that money is, you have to learn, money is a tool, right? You can't go out. Here's what I've learned. If you use all the money that you make on you, you're going to eventually be broke. Let me repeat that. If you use all your money on yourself, if all you do is make money so you can go spend it on yourself, you will be broke. You have to have a purpose and a destination for that money. So when I finally learned that, listen, the money that I'm making is going to be going somewhere, that's when your boy took off. So now my money goes to pay down principal, goes to help my family, helps my community, helps my church, helps my inner circle members. We help people now. It's like, I don't know, it's almost backwards because we all have that, as Eben Pagan says, that tendency to pull that lever to try to do that. What is it called? When you go to Vegas, the slot machines. We all have it. I have it too. We want to do one thing and make a bunch of money, right? You can turn the TV up, man. So the first thing I have to share with you is I don't want you to work your whole life. Let me tell you about the typical client that calls me for me to help them, right? Got a house, no equity, number one. Number two, renting, high rent. So they got a high monthly outgo for their living expenses. And if they own a house, then there's no equity, right? They have a new car, high car payment. Credit card payments, high debt on the credit cards. If this is you, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Their income, they might make 60, 70,000, which is okay, but they're spending 110 to 120% of what they're bringing in. So that just concerns me. I don't want you to be here the same as you were right here. Now, by default, from my research and from what has worked for me, is over time with these years, you just pay down your real estate. And by default, you are Scott Jelinek. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, I'm still learning. I hang out with guys that made me look like a baby. Scott Jelinek says the more you pay down your principal, that's you're actually investing in yourself, whatever interest rate you were paying to the lender. Let me repeat that one. If you pay down interest, you literally convert whatever you would pay to that lender, it gets paid back to you because you don't pay that interest over time. So paying down mortgage, I'm taking it from the expert, Scott Jelinek. The guy got 114 houses. I don't have anywhere that many houses. However, we've paid our mortgages down and we get the opportunity to hang out with you every day because we did that. Hold on a second. Let me cut this light on. This blackboard. Give me a thumbs up if y'all like my new blackboard. This thing is really cool. It's very clean. I don't have any glare. It really worked out. Thank you. I want to thank Patrick Bet-David for sharing this with me. You get these little pens here. So nice. Liquid chalk. So I'm learning as I'm continuing to learn. Okay. So I want to just share with you my business model, right? We've got 8 income streams, okay? One of which I have no control over. That's the spouse. She could, now it doesn't have to necessarily be a wife or husband, or you could have a partnership or whatever it is, but your spouse, I'm going to be honest with you, is another stream of income, okay? So it's not a bad thing. In my opinion, it's a good thing. I know some people are like, man, I want, man, ain't gonna work. Our society is almost designed to have a multiple income stream, a two-family income, right? So if you think that you're gonna live off one income, you might. I remember my mentor, multi-millionaire dude, wife didn't work. Next thing we know, his income was chopped. He lost everything. So it's challenging to have one income in our society today. So let me just start on the left side. I'm going to start on the left side, if you can see. So my business looks like this: real estate on one side, internet on the other. Real estate and internet. The good thing about these two businesses, where they intersect, it's like a cash flow river, right? Because real estate, you're expected to spend a lot of money, right? And internet is something that you're on all day. So when you cross those two, it's just like the perfect storm for creating cash and cash flow. So I will tell you that I am insulated in that, but I want to ask you or share with you that you can do the same exact thing with whatever business you're in. Doesn't have to be real estate. But for me, okay, my real estate business, right? First thing I have, these two here are going to be, let's just say, my immediate incomes. These two here are for my wealth, okay, for passive wealth. So we have income and wealth. Income and wealth. The first one is flips, okay? We got flips, which could be wholesale or retail. That could be wholesaling high equity stuff. That could be wholesaling low equity stuff. Going in, fixing up properties, or wholetailing them, just doing a little bit of fix up and selling it off to somebody. This could be fixing up a property, selling it through a realtor or for sale by owner. So this is going to be my active, right? I'm actively doing that. New construction is another active for me. So we go in, we either tear the house down or we buy land and we put a new property on there. So for me, we got flips, new cons. That's going to be my active, where my little train goes. If I were to give you an analogy, this is kind of like my job, right? So I manage construction, not as much now as I used to, because I've got project managers now that kind of watch over everything. Thank God. That's what happened to my hair, by the way. People robbing from me, God, stealing from me, round up. The next for my real estate side is my lease options. This is my trains. Very slow trains. Passive. They come right in each and every month. Direct deposit into the bank. Some people want to do Cash App, but I'm learning. I know I don't think the IRS likes Cash App. They haven't found a way to tax it, and I don't want to run my business on things that aren't approved back yet for the IRS. So lease options, where people pay the rent, and lease options in this climate where we're in, I don't even know what this is called, a pandemic or scare. Everybody's uncertain, is fearful. I don't even know if my lease option tenants are going to pay, right? So that's where I have number 4, my Section 8. It's my Section 8 boys. I'm going to share with you an email I received from the housing department. You can see HRHA. This is so cool. What happens when your Section 8 comes in? I'm telling you, multiple streams has worked for me. Let me share with you what I got in my email address, the email the other day. This came in on Monday. So let's see. Here's an email I got, right? This came in March 23rd. Pending terminations due to the current state of the nation regarding the COVID-19. Sorry about that. HRHA will be extending. Oh, come on. Extending all pending and terminated payment holds. So what a payment hold is, roundup, if you failed your inspection with Section 8, or if you had something that you didn't fix, like you have a broken window, they won't stop your payment for the following month. They are guaranteeing that we're getting our payments. If you have a tenant that is a Section 8 participant and received a letter for their housing, you will receive payment for April. You will receive payment for April. So I'm not in abatement with any of my tenants, but they're going to pay you even if you're in abatement. So you will receive payment for April. Isn't that cool? So you can see the date here. We just got this a few days ago. Round up. This is another, here we go, on my real estate side. So this is a little could be a little shaky for me, but Section 8, they wanted to let us landlords be at rest that the money's coming in, right? So I'm glad I was able to share that letter with you and all my Section 8 landlords out there. I'm glad you chose to do that because I would say about 40% Section 8 rental property. So this is my real estate side and roundup. If you have any questions, just go ahead and shoot it over there. And if you're interested, this week, I'm going to be launching my internet marketing YouTube mastermind. There will be a fee to join. Matter of fact, the first people that join will get a reduced fee because we're in a state of emergency. But I want to share with you what I've learned to make money on the internet. It is so exciting to be able to do this internet thing because you can make money in the middle of a pandemic. My business has not halted since the coronavirus hit. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit. Let me give you my other email address. Hold tight. One second, roundup. If you're just joining us, I'm just going over my business model because I don't want you to work your entire life and have nothing to show for it. Hold tight. Okay, let's switch gears. Let's go ahead and switch gears and go over to the internet side. So if you missed it, roundup, I'm just going over my business model, why I don't want you to work your entire life. If you're renting and you're approaching that 65, I'm just nervous for you. I'm nervous for you. Because we have to grow into, Patrick told me, we have to grow into wealth. You have to, if you don't have the mindset, say people come to me all the time, I want more, I want increase, I want to get this, I want to run business, I want $1 million. Even if I were to give you $100,000, if I were to say, here, boom, prop it on your desk, what are you going to do with it, right? What are you going to do with it? You can't spend it on yourself. If you're going to just spend it on yourself, it's not for you. You have to figure out a way to put it in the community and have it work. And you live off the fruit of that money. You have to put it in the community, make it work, and you live off the eggs of the golden goose. Thank you, Ron LeGrand. Okay. So the next part of my business roundup is going to be internet. All right. First thing, social media. Social media. We get paid every second of the day, right? Every time someone clicks on a button to watch any of the content that we offer for free, right? Because I put in, I don't even know, man, just thousands of hours creating content for the internet. And if you didn't know this, social media is the new real estate. Social media is the new real estate, okay? Why is that? Because the new real estate is right here in between these four little walls. This is where the most important real estate is. So the more content you have out there, it gives people an opportunity to get to know you. You're creating your digital footprint. So important. If you don't create a digital footprint, I promise you, somebody else will create one for you, about you. Like they'll blast you, blow you up, right? So the first thing is social media. Every time someone clicks on content, we get a check. Boom. And you're talking about thousands upon thousands upon thousands of clicks throughout the day. And it doesn't have to be videos. It could be blogs. It could be, what is that thing? Podcasts, where it's just generating plays, content going out there. And I love content because I didn't really understand this before, but like when you go to the movie, all we are doing when we go to the movies is consuming someone else's content. They put that content on the screen for us to consume. So now it used to cost millions, like tens of millions of dollars to create this content. But what am I doing right now? I'm creating content for absolutely free. Now, the equipment that I have isn't the cheapest equipment. Now, I have put a little bit of money into that, but it's still affordable. You're talking about a few $1,000s where you can create content that's quality. This camera here is clean. The audio is clean. What I'm saying hopefully will raise your financial literacy. But we can create content. So the more content you have out there in the world moving for you, the more income you're going to generate, okay? Next thing is affiliate marketing roundup. And don't forget, these are all income streams that I'm personally just pulling back the curtain for my business. Let me see, which one is hitting now? Flips, still do. We got to close in tomorrow. Oh, that's going to be on a new construction. Lease options, Some of the rents are coming in. My Section 8s, they are coming in next month already. You saw that letter. Social media, people are still watching content. Affiliate marketing. So if you've ever, with affiliate marketing, all we do is just like if you go to the movies, right? You say, you know what? Let's say you went to see the James Bond movie or the 007 movie, and you told somebody, hey, go check that movie out. It's a good movie. So we get paid every time we refer someone to go watch a movie or use a product that someone that I have a relationship with. Whether it's going to be you guys have seen Eddie on my channel. So every time we refer someone to buy one of his products, we get a check. Or if you use any one of the lenders that I bring on, or any type of real estate product, we get a small fee for that too. Whether it's Ronald LeGrand, the Wolves, you name it. You name any of the big names. You bring them on. You don't even have to create you don't even have to have a product round up. This is affiliate marketing is an old business. It was hip. When my wife made me hip to this, I would have to say back in 2005. She told me about affiliate marketing, but at that time I'm like, my brain wasn't ready to receive it. So now we're here 2020, I'm finally understanding how it works. So affiliate marketing is cranking out even though people are at home because they're watching the content on the internet, right? Next thing, your own products or services. This is where you want to actually go in the back office, create whatever it is you want to do, whether it's teaching people how to lay tile, teaching someone how to have better sleep, teaching someone how to drive better because you got a ticket, teaching someone how to actually install granite countertops, teaching someone how to make shoes, how to make clothing, perhaps, how to cut hair, how to do makeup. I know people blowing up doing makeup. So you don't have to necessarily be a real estate guru, but you do have to have some type of expertise if you want to make money. The 3 best ways Russell Brunson says make money in this economy. Health and wellness. First one, right? How to show people how to get healthy. Number 2, love and relationships. 3, wealth, how to make money. So we got, what is it? Health, relationships, money. Those 3. Now, I recommend you to pick one of those 3 because those are the 3 biggest, but you don't have to. You don't have to pick out of those. You can pick whatever one you want. But I don't like to, for me, I don't like to recreate the wheel. I like to kind of see where all the people are making the most money. I want to just go there. I don't want to create. I remember my wife telling me which degree makes the most money. And then I think they told her computer science, and she just was like, well, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's like, for me, I don't want to recreate the wheel when it comes to creating an economic framework for my life. Okay, so products and services. You can create your own products, your own services. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm creating a YouTube internet marketing mastermind. We're gonna meet. I'm gonna meet with you guys. It'll be all online. Here you go. I'll put my email address up for that too. If you're interested in joining me on that, let me scroll across the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. Rounduppers. If you're interested in joining my YouTube and internet marketing mastermind, just send me an email. This is like my private email, so don't send real estate questions there. Real estate stuff goes to chrisbuyshouses@gmail.com. Okay, so that's going to be in. If you're interested, I'm not selling you. I'm just like, my spirit pulled me to come and say, you know what? I need to show my people how to work this internet thing. Well, we can do real estate too, but I want to show you how to do this internet because the internet is cranking. The stock market's crashing right now. I have to remind myself, Chris, whenever somebody's going down, somebody's going up. Whenever somebody's going down, look at Zoom. I'll pull it up for you. Let's look at Zoom's stock. You're not going to believe this. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. My thing's frozen, y'all. Oh, here we go. What's wrong with this thing? One more. Okay, let me show you this roundup. Let's look at some Zoom. And you know what Zoom is, right? Zoom is the webcasting software where you can have a meeting online. Look at this, y'all. This is March. As the economy was tanking, what are they doing? They're going up. They went from 109 to 160 in 2 weeks. Not even not even two. Yeah, let's say 2 weeks. 10 days, round up. Whenever you got someone going down, you got somebody going up. What, babe? Did the dog got to pee?
No.
Okay. Round up. Is this not amazing or what? Economy's crashing. World's coming to an end. These fools is up. What is that? I don't even know. How much is that? 106, 107 to 160? Good gosh. Every other. Anyway, round up. And I don't want you to be I want you to be the ones that are making the money, right? So that's where this social media comes in. Zoom online and affiliate marketing is all online. So you can send people to buy Zoom and then they'll pay you for that. So, dude, I cannot believe Zoom is going up so high. Round Up family, thanks for joining me. If you're just joining us, I'm literally just going over my business models, my different income streams, and sharing with you how I don't want you to work 40 years and have nothing to show for it, because you're going to be in trouble. And I will say this. Let me sideways for a minute. You have to make a decision. I remember in 2004 when I said, you know what? I'm tired of working and it's just having nothing. I mean, I bought clothes, had an okay car, paying my rent. How many shoes can you buy? How many pair of clothes can you buy? How many trips can you go on before you say, you know what? I need to figure out I need to buckle down and just make a decision. What am I going to do with the dollars? Eric Thomas was like, there is no difference between me and you regarding our income. The difference is what I chose to do with mine. I chose to pay down my real estate. That's what I chose to do. So we have a real estate income stream that comes in every month, but it's no real difference in the income. You have to just decide, what are you going to do with it? What are you doing with it? If you don't have any assets to pay off, or if you're just renting, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in trouble. Okay. Next one, product and services. That's where you can create your own stuff. I think we went over that in last. Is your spouse. So I remember Max Keller telling me one of the ways to stay wealthy is to not get a divorce, right? So generally speaking, the wealthy entrepreneurs that I've met over time, the majority of them are married. They're married. So even I'm thinking about the guys that I know, the LeGrands, the Bet Davids, the Parkers, the people that I know, these guys are married, and there's something about having a wife beside you that will, not necessarily for the income, but for the ideas, to be able to bounce off ideas, for the emotional aspect, the different points of view. I may think one way and then she'll say something that kind of throws me, okay, maybe we should think about it like that. So round up, you may think about wanting to be in a relationship. In my opinion, the master creator wants us to be in a relationship, right? He wants us to be fruitful. That's what I'm doing, right? I'm being fruitful. I'm having children. I'm pouring out into my community. Okay, so if you're interested in learning more about this YouTube internet stuff, email me at kriz1204@gmail. That's my private email, just for YouTube internet marketing stuff for my mastermind. I'm going to start meeting with people. I'm probably going to meet in person too, but it's going to start online. And there is going to be a small fee, but it won't be much for the first few people to get in, because get this thing rocking and rolling. So let's get some Q&A. You see my income streams. And I will tell you, when I was with Patrick Bet-David, he said he doesn't believe in multiple income streams. You'll see in the video that he says he thinks that you need to work a business or a company till it hits 10 million. So I don't know if that necessarily applies to me or you. I don't know if my real estate empire is nowhere close to 10 mil. But if that applies to you, then so be it. There you go. That's all I got for you. 30 minutes round up. You got any question? I don't mind coming 28th. Okay, you got your rents on the 28th too. Good for you, Chris. Could you please share with me the Ninja audio? Yeah, just go to if you just go to my channel I put out a video a few days ago. You can get one for free. One comes for free. Good. Yeah, Daniel, what's up, my brother? This is good stuff, yo. Oh no. Whenever I scroll down, I lose a lot of the questions. Rashonda, you got the lease option, wasn't able to download it. Okay, all right. So just if you send that email, I will get to you today. Q, what's up, Q? How you doing, bro? Yes, the more people you help, the more what you become. Yeah, I got a brand new board, my brother. I just got it today. I wanted to go test it out. Okay, no. I don't know about this Bitcoin thing. Lindsay, I don't have any idea about this Bitcoin thing. I am definitely interested in it. Medium excels. Do I think businesses would be selling eventually? Yes, I think businesses are going to have to sell, but they're going to be being sold at a depressed price because the incomes are down, right? Incomes are down. That's right. Affiliate marketing makes you money in your sleep. That's right, Chris. And Chris knows that stuff. Do I have any, John, do I have any Section 8 available in Hampton? I do not. You moving at this time? Good God, I hope you ain't got to move during the middle of a pandemic, my brother. That's going to be hell. Got to move through all this craziness. Roundup, get your questions in. If you have any, get your questions in. I see a lot of statements. I didn't see any questions, though. I'm going to go ahead and log off there if there are no questions. Bernard Mack, Chris, you mentioned wholesaling low equity. What does that look like? That's a great question. So wholesaling, right, is one of my. So if you get a property under subject to, you can sell that off. Or if you buy it on a lease option, you can sell that off for a small fee. So if it has no equity, then you're going to sell off the income stream as opposed to equity. Let me repeat that. If the house has no equity, Bernard, then you're going to sell off the income stream as opposed to the equity on the house, okay? So you're going to take over the payments and then sell it off like that. Could you say that email? Or the email for the YouTube, if you want to join my YouTube and internet marketing mastermind, it's right there in the video description, madam. Just go right there. If to apply for my YouTube, and not everybody, I can't take everybody in. I don't, John. How many lease option deals? Victor, I'm not a high transaction investor. I'm a long-term hold guy. I build more than I do. We do new construction more than I do buying for lease options. I've already got my lease options in my stable. So we have our lease options bringing in passive income every month. So I'm not focusing on necessarily getting more. I mean, we do have I have 2 under contract to buy right now, but will I do a lease option? One will be a lease option and one will be a flip. But I don't really focus on doing X amount of deals a month. My focus is on owning assets, okay? If you focus on transactions, which you should, I'm not saying that you shouldn't. If you only focus on transactions, then you always will. You'll always focus on transactions. So I want you to focus on owning the asset, okay, Victor? Bernard, hey, Chris, how do you decide what you are going to wholesale and what you're going to retail? Let me frame this up for you, Bernard. Now in my life, I try to hold everything if I can. If it's got a bunch of equity, then I'll try to retail it because I have the capital and the investments to purchase it. But if you would have asked me this 10 years ago, I may not have the capital to buy it, right? Or access to capital. So now we try to retail everything if I can. Al Danger, can you use your contracts and agreements in Florida? Absolutely. Yeah, they work in Florida, my friend. We have Inner Circle members in Florida. Pedro, how can I buy a subject to out of state in Rhode Island, but you want to work in San Antonio? That's simple. You just have to have an attorney in Texas that's going to close it for you. Okay, that's it. Hey, man, New Zealand. Okay, Roundup, that's all I got for you. Listen, if you want to join me in my YouTube and Internet Marketing Masterclass, email me at kriz1204@gmail.com. It's scrolling across the bottom. But think about your life, Roundup. Where you at? Where are you? You closer to here? I'm telling you, I get calls all the time. People are right 40, 45 maybe, renting, got high rents. And I'm like, okay, God, you worried about investing in real estate? Maybe we should think about getting you a house. I don't want you to be here still renting. I don't want you to be here. What's going to happen? If you're renting here, that means you're going to be renting to the end. You only got 15 years left. So if we focus on buying, and let's minimize this. If you think that buying a house is this big old hurdle, a big mountain, people buying houses every day. And you out here like, man, I gotta get my one. I'm still renting. I gotta get one. Let's minimize the amount of effort that it takes to buy a house, right? It's just 4 walls and a roof, windows, siding. That's all it is, round up. Buying a house. And I'm looking at my boy Dragon. He's even doing tiny houses. So you don't have to have this big old house, right? And the skill that it takes to buy a house is not. Yes, ma'am.
You were invited to a party.
Me? Okay. Where's it at?
It's in my room.
Oh, okay.
And
Party in your room.
the theme is Ariel.
The theme is what?
Ariel.
Ariel. I'm sorry, y'all. I guess I got a party to go to.
6 o'clock.
Oh, it's not until 6. Okay, I got about an hour. I was just invited to a party in my roundupper, so 7 to 7. The school calling, babe. Bubba. Never mind. Roundup. I don't want you to be here. 40 years old, renting. Say you got $1,500 going out a month, every month. What's going to happen when you can't work? When you try to retire and Social Security might be paying you $1,500 a month, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? One other thing I wanted to share with you. God, I don't want to do this, but I got to do it. I got to share with you this before I leave. Self-directed. Let me tell you what the wealthy has done. Let me tell you what they've done. What we focus on. Self-directed Roth IRA. Matter of fact, I won't even get into that. I'll come back and do another video tomorrow about self-directed investing. I want you to get the IRS out of your pocket. I want you to. So we invest in Roundup. Let me tell you, when I say we pay no taxes, 0 legally, the IRS doesn't even care about it. Self-directed Roth IRA or the self-directed Roth 401k. Roundup. So I can't cover everything in a day. Since we're home, I got daddy daycare, wife's home, dog chilling, everybody's home chilling. Either tonight or tomorrow, make sure you hit the bell, right? Subscribe, hit that bell. I'm going to show you how we buy and sell real estate tax-free inside of a Roth IRA. See, the wealthy, what we do, Roundup, I want you to understand, we pay attention to taxes. We're paying a lot of taxes, right? But you have to pay attention to it because not all of your income has to be taxed if you do it inside of a self-directed account, right? So we'll go over that at another time. I don't want to give you too much right now. So Roundup, if you missed it, WL Investments, just rewind it. It's no big deal. I might have answered. What happened to the whiteboard? Oh yeah, that's why I just came live. I got a new blackboard, y'all. That's what I did. Wholesaling subject to in Washington. Where does it start? Oh man, I could go on this all day. Listen, it's been 40 minutes. I gotta go. I've been invited to a party. I need to get ready for my party. Roundup, I love you. Make sure you hit that bell so you know when I'm going live. Subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna have some more experts on my channel this week, bringing you different discounts on training so you can get trained up. And come over to chrishaskins.com if you want to get any of my training. Will be on sale half price to the end of the month. Okay, that's all I got for you, Roundup. Take a look here. I don't know where you are. You know where you are in life. Just 20 to 65. Come on now. The clock's ticking. If you're not shaken up this week by this pandemic and to say to yourself, I need to do something. I need to do something. Stop doing nothing. Just try something. Don't be scared to fail, okay? Oh, your dragon got these tiny homes. That's right. Okay, Roundup. I'll see you soon. Peace.